Whew. What is up, man? It's been a while. I don't even know if anybody's here, but I'll go on YouTube and see. All right, yeah, I'm live. All right, well, I'll just wait for people to pop in. Maybe nobody will pop in because it's been a long time. Oh, hey, hey, Derek, what's up? It's been a long time since I've been on my channel. I gotta, I'm a little bit rusty. It took me a little bit of tech support to get my AirPods connected so I could use the microphone on the AirPods. Let's see here. Let's get out of chill. How are you doing, Derek? I gotta, I think, hey, how's it going, commuter? Yeah, hoping to be a little bit more consistent if I do some live streams. Maybe that will help. Gotta try to, I think I have two lives on here for this. No, I don't know. See, now I'm all confused. I gotta go into switch manage account. Do I have like a dead live stream going on? Hey, how's it going, Kevin? Or is it just this one? I gotta check this out. Your videos. Yeah, I do have one. I gotta delete that one. All right. Deleted the scheduled live stream. Hold on 1 second. Right. Yeah, so Lisa, she just gave me a call, give me some news that she got some free food. So that's cool. Um, yeah, I had to mute because I did. She didn't know I was on a live stream, so I didn't want her to maybe be embarrassed about something. But she was just telling me she got some free food. So you went to Disney in Florida. Yeah, I bet it was hot. And thanks for the comment on the beard. Yeah, it's been growing for a little bit now. Um, but I'm on my way to Boulder to pick up a catering order right now. So I'm stuck in some traffic. Got full self-driving on. This is the new whip. Um, I have this catering this afternoon or this morning. Be doing 104 degrees and 90% humidity. Man, it's been a hot summer here in Colorado, but at least we don't have that humidity. It looks like we're getting a little bit more of that haziness from smoke from all the fires we got going on over here. Yeah, so this Tesla is a Tesla Model S. It's a 2021. So I can do Uber Black, Lyft Black. I do my private business rides in here as well. And so I've got one of those set up for tonight and tomorrow night. About $900 or so without tip for those 2 nights coming up. And then we still have the Model X. That's back at home. It's the family ride right now for the time being. And yeah, so my goal is to build up the income, build up the business with this Tesla Model S, and hopefully not need Uber too much. Um, I do like these catering orders though, because they pay pretty good. Like this one's over $100. All right, Derek, be safe. I managed to hire a Cybertruck for 2 full days with FSD. The FSD was unbelievable. I mean, Harry Potter magical level incredible. If I lived in the USA, I would drive FSD 100% of the time. Yeah, I'm stuck on this software version 12.6.4. I don't know. I'm halfway through the month of this subscription and almost, and they haven't given me the 14 yet. It's a little frustrating because this version 12 is the same version I have in the Model X, which is a 2016, and it drives better with that hardware than this hardware drives the same version. Um, this one, it does a lot of weird stuff. Hey, how's it going, Polly? Like when it needs to get over into a lane, it'll just like weave. Like I don't know if I want to go in the lane. Like as soon as it makes a choice, it should just go. Yeah, so my channel, I haven't been paying attention to it too much, and it's no longer monetized. I have not done enough content, I guess, and got enough views. So here we are. No monetization here. But I don't know, maybe we could change that over the next 30 days or so, doing some live streams. Um, Currently out of the W-2 world for the time being again. Had some people wrongly accuse me of workplace violence. Not a violent person. Promise me. I didn't do what they said. They said I pushed somebody down the stairs. And there was no cameras or anything, so it was my statement versus five people's statements. And so good to see catering orders going well. I retired and do a little Uber in some private school. One more. So I work 10 to 15 hours per week. Oh, nice. I rented my Cybertruck. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get the 14 light soon because I mean, I hear there's some little glitches and stuff, but with the way that it's set up in here, I feel like I definitely need it. I know why Vinny was like, I ain't using this because man, this thing does some weird glitchy stuff on version 12. But I'm glad you got to hang out in a Cybertruck. Sounds like I've only sat in one in the showroom. I have not actually driven one or any of that. So um, Lisa really hates those Cybertrucks. She thinks they're ugly. Yeah, so tomorrow I've got an appointment with the DMV to finish getting um my livery plates transferred over from the other Tesla to this one. Then I should have active Uber Black um ability, and then we'll see how that goes. Lyft Black is still the same as it was, kind of slow. Lyft in general seems to be slow over here versus what it was in the past. But right now, my Uber account is just sitting, waiting for my DMV appointment, which we have to sign up online now. And the earliest available appointment was tomorrow when I set it up 3 days ago. Um, so, yeah. So you managed several 100-mile plus streaks over 2 days, including a 127-mile streak without any interventions whatsoever. Looks aside, the cyber low signal. Am I back? Yeah, I would like to drive it. Yeah, I tell Lisa, it might look silly to you or dumb or like a trash can. She calls it a trapezoid trash can, but it's got a lot of features on it that would be really nice to have. That's one good thing about StreamYard. I hit a dead spot and I don't totally glitch out and have to start a new live stream. It'll pick me back up when I get connectivity. Yeah, so the Model X doesn't have this nice view back here because it's got the Falcon Wing doors. Yeah, so I got to be downtown later on today to work with the private clients, and and I got the same clients 2 days in a row, so that should be pretty profitable for economy or S with the free supercharging wins hands down. Unfortunately, I don't have free supercharging, but it is much more efficient than the Model X. Um, yeah, the free supercharging would totally be awesome, but yeah, the Model X I had was supposed to transfer the free supercharging over to me, but Tesla just they took it away. They as soon as it transferred over to my email, because I had it access to it from Test Driver. It was shared with me through that until I bought it, and then when I bought it, Tesla just took it away. Hey, how's it going, Bubba? Bubba Sue in the house. But yeah, like right now I'm at 208 watt hours per mile over the last 30 miles. The Model X is always over like 350 to 400. So this one definitely I get a lot more range on it, which is this one's going to be the workhorse to help me build the client base for sure over the next 6 to 12 months. Thanks for joining, everybody. I know I've been gone forever, um, but hey, better delayed forever and then show up and say hi again than never come back, right? Yeah, guess who's back? Family's doing good. We've got two graduated, and then we got one that just started their freshman year, and then we have one in third grade and one in kindergarten and one at home. So, hey, how's it going, Rodney? Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the well wishes there. Good to see you as well. It's definitely different doing these live streams without Lisa chiming in with me, but she's got a lot on her plate today. So she probably won't even pop in and type hello or any of that, but she could make me a liar. She was telling me how she missed doing the live streams the other day, so Maybe one of them she'll pop in for a little bit. I gotta learn how to be entertaining without my wife being on here. Oh, that person has a Lightning McQueen sticker on their Honda Civic. I'm gonna get into Boulder in enough time that I might be able to get some charging in. Let's see here. It doesn't matter. I could just charge afterwards. The driven dad, mom, Vinny, Eddie, you were never far from our thoughts as part of the world of rideshare family. I do keep up with Vinny in Florida and the rideshare garage. It's great to see y'all. Yeah, I popped in on a few of those live streams earlier this year with Vinny, and um, I don't think he's been doing them lately, but yeah, whenever I can, I'll pop in on those for sure. Um, hey, how's it going? What's up, Chris? Yeah, I'm headed up to get a catering order in Boulder for over $100. Steve, Rideshare Rodeo, he kind of hooked me up with that one. Well, kind of, he actually 100% hooked me up with that one. Yeah, I still got to start my beard channel, but I've not been doing YouTube at all. So, what better way to come back than to my original channel? Hey, how's it going, Tech for your needs? Vinny hasn't been well, but he's still fighting the good fight. Yeah, I've texted with Vinny a little bit. Um, like actually, when I picked up this vehicle, I was texting him about it a little bit. You have competition though. Matt from Homestead Rescue has a hell of a long one. Yeah, I think this is about probably here would be about the length that's the maximum for the wife. But yeah, she does not want me to go like down here. But she's the one that requested me to try growing a longer beard, so it's stuck with us for what, over 10 years now? That's insane. I've been mainly this length or a little bit longer of a beard for most of the last 10 years. But I'm sure Matt has a badass beard. Hey, Paul, Dad told me that you guys had to miss the concert because the drummer passed away over at that one for ZZ Top. That's pretty sad, man. ZZ Top. For those of you who don't remember, Paulie Toes, that's my little brother. It's been a while since I've done these live, so I'm like, man, I should figured out the link and everything and posted it. I don't know. I'll start to remember how to do this. I don't even have StreamYard um, subscription or anything. Um, it's like they up the prices on them. So I don't know. Maybe if I can get monetized again and get some revenue going through YouTube, I can get a I don't know. I could also get like the buy me a coffee thing to donate stuff like that since I don't get super chats anymore. All right, bro. Have a good meeting. Don't be too bored. Oh, look who it is. I heart the driven dad, huh? I was telling my daughter, and then I told my wife what I told my daughter. Um, hey, by the way, hi Lisa. I was saying that I didn't know if you would pop in or not because you are pretty busy. But hey, look, here you are. Well, now they know. Now they know. The word is out. Um, anyways, I was telling my 18-year-old about how Uber kept on rejecting my certificate of liability insurance document because it was 2 pages and it only let me do like a picture, and you can only do one picture. You can do two pictures. Well, I figured a workaround, and they finally accepted my picture. And so I was telling my 18-year-old, and then I told Lisa about it, that I was going to, they better have accepted that paperwork, or else I was going to punch Uber in the teeth with the paperwork. They rejected my paperwork for like 4 times, and I was just getting so mad at it. And you know how Uber lets you like select a file or a photo? Well, not when you're setting up Uber Black for your certificate of liability or your PUC permission letter. They only let you take a picture with the app. So if anybody's having trouble with that, where it only gives you the option for a picture, you can go to the Uber Fleet website, follow the steps to save it at to your home screen, and then from there you can actually select the files instead of having to take a picture. So that's a little cheat code for anybody who's pissed off at Uber like I was the last like 6 or 7 hours of the day yesterday. And a little bit of a threat, you know, you got to threaten them with getting punched in the teeth with a certificate of liability of, or certificate of liability insurance paperwork. They don't like that. They don't want that stuck in their teeth. Let's see. Private chat destination and title settings. Yes. I don't even. I I don't know how to work StreamYard anymore. I'm gonna have to learn this stuff a little bit. Only angry for 7 hours in a day is crazy. I'm like the Hulk. I'm always angry. Yeah, well, I mean, you do have to live with me, so I can understand. Getting close, getting close. All right, I gotta see if Steve is doing okay. I very rarely make you angry, but when I do, it keeps you angry, right? Hey, Steve, hold on a second. All right. Sorry about that, people. Bye, Lisa. I'm sure you're already gone. But yeah, Steve didn't know I was on live either, so I didn't want him to also be surprised that he was on live stream on speakerphone. But I'm gonna go grab this catering order real quick. I'll be right back. Let's see here. I mean to say they got remake some cookies because they dropped them, so I'm gonna be a little bit late here. Be right back as soon as these cookies are done. Let's see here. AirPods. All right. Can y'all hear me? Um, yeah, so that let's see what time my pickup was supposed to be. All right. Oh, I gotta take a picture real quick. Steve Rideshare Rodeo, welcome to the channel. All right, let's get this show on the road. Get my next destination on. All right, I gotta be there at 11. We're gonna be 12 minutes early to the end time of setup. So we should be good on this one. All right. And surprisingly, this Model S is a little bit easier to do catering in than the Model X because our Model X has the captain's chairs in the second row, so they don't fold down. This one does fold down, although I didn't need to fold them down for this order. But technically, I have a little bit more space to work with in this car than the other one when it comes to the chairs being able to fold down. Thanks for hanging in there while I got this order loaded up and ready to go. I will have to do like a detailing and everything on this car. Get some charging. I'm at 41%. Started the day at 56. Made it all the way to Boulder. Not too bad. All right. I don't trust full self-driving in transit with big catering orders because I don't want stuff to like tip and stuff because the car is accelerating fast or taking a fast turn. I wish there was like catering mode on here. Press the catering mode button and it'll drive a little bit more cautiously so it's not slamming food back and forth. And I don't drive too often in Boulder, but it's definitely bringing back some memories of when I did inventory for a living. I ended up having to do inventories up here, and uh, it's bringing back some memories on how to get around. Nice view of the Flatirons. All right. About 12 minutes away from the destination. So I think this one's gonna put me around 160 bucks. And then tonight without tip for the private clients, I'm at 450 for that one. And then another 450 for those same people tomorrow. And allegedly they tip really good, so we'll see. I mean, any tip is cool, but they do have me doing some extra stuff that is beyond the regular service for what they paid for. So we'll see. We'll see. It'll be like extra stops and everything. I guess I can go on to YouTube and audio check myself. All right, yep. Audio is working. I gotta relearn my workflow on doing these live streams. It'd be nice to have the new iPhone, the 17 or newer, because I think this front camera I can make it landscape instead of portrait. So, and without moving my phone sideways, which would be ideal for this. So maybe I'll work on getting one of those as well. Swap my wife out, give her my iPhone 16 because she's still back at 13 right now. Still needing the lightning cable. Man, this food smells so good, and I didn't eat breakfast, so it's smelling extra good. Oh, Sergio sent me a text the other day while I was at the store with my kids. I need to probably go back and look at that text. So if y'all are listening, remind me to text Sergio later today. What did this button do? Oh, okay. Just trying to figure out some of these invite guests. Okay, copy. All right, forgot. Here we go. Think you can join with that link. Starting to remember. If anybody moderator wise wants to pin that StreamYard link for me, that would be great. About 4 miles away from $160+. Once again, shout out to Rideshare Rodeo, Steve, for hooking me up with this order. So I do have like I do have to do a little bit of detail work on the car. Hey, how's it going, Hulk Smash 2? Got to do a little bit of detail work so that this car is ready for the private clients I have tonight. Make sure it's nice and shiny and clean windows. My kids put their fingers all over that passenger window. So, yeah, just got to clean it up a little bit, put a little bit of work to get that elbow grease off of the windows. It's good to have this 2021 Model S because the regen braking on this is much closer to what I'm used to on the Teslas than the Model X. That system was that one is a little bit different. So I do end up using the brakes a lot more in that vehicle than I am in this one. This one, I let go of the accelerator and it starts to slow me down immediately. All right. Gotta stay in chill mode so I don't spill food in the back of my car. I will end up stopping at home again and dropping off my catering stuff. Uh, so it's not something I have to worry about while I'm driving around tonight and tomorrow. I mean, probably in the morning I could potentially be doing a catering order tomorrow. Man, looking at this traffic on this highway, I'm glad I'm not going into Boulder that way because it is backed up. backed up. I need some breakfast. I'm getting a little bit hungry. So this is interesting because I don't ever really drive over here too often. But when I used to work at UPS after I was out of high school, um, there was a point where I was doing preload and I would preload for uh well, Boulder has its had its own station, but it wasn't big enough. So when I was working at the Commerce City station hub is what they call it, there were some overflow Boulder routes that we sorted from there. And it's interesting to put some eyes onto some of these businesses and roads that I used to load. Like I knew where all the roads would go in the car, but I didn't know how it was out here. So I'm seeing some of the stops even from 20 years ago that I was loading them. I can still remember because I put those businesses into those trucks so many times. So it's definitely interesting to put the eyes on the stops that I loaded up and didn't know exactly geographically where they were, just numerically according to UPS numbers. Man, let's see here. I am pulling up, and if you guys give me a little bit of time, I appreciate it. I will go set this order up and I'll be back. Well, first I gotta park. All right, I'll be right back. Keep it nice and cool in here while I'm in there. Thanks for y'all's patience. right back. I'm dropping off some catering. Buddy was hanging out. My audio, AirPods audio. Oh, yeah. Let me switch out to this side. I don't have that background music on, so I can't tell. All right, so let's go here. Oops. Thanks for hanging in there. I mean, those setups for the sterno trays and stuff, they take a little bit of extra time. All right, let me pull back towards the parking lot because I think this building is blocking my signal. Because things worked over here earlier. Looks like the live stream phone is losing some battery. Just not getting strong enough signal over here on the Verizon line. Verizon is really trash at this point for me in gig work. It's not been reliable at all. I'm actually live streaming on a Mint Mobile over here, and I have full 5G bars up there. This one's at LTE, and it won't. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna set the destination towards the house. I gotta get this car ready for later on today. About an hour drive to the house. If I can get some signal on here, I'll turn on Lift Black, see if we can catch a Lift Black. I got a lot of stuff I need to do. I need to get my dash cam set up for this car. I need my weather mats. I do need a key cover for my key fob. Another phone mount so I can do live stream phone mount and gig phone mount. Let's see, which way are we going? Cool. We're not gonna take the highway that was all messed up getting over here, right? Yeah, we're bypassing. Oh, I don't know. Looks like it was trying to take that highway back into Boulder. That was really backed up. I don't want to take that route. Oh, maybe I should I don't know. Still have crap signal on this Verizon line. Come on, Verizon, you crappy cell service. I remember when T-Mobile wasn't the reliable network, but now seems to be much better than AT&T or Verizon, at least here. Load a picture. Come on, man. I also need to touch up the mustache wax because I tried some different one. It's not holding like the other one I have. I should have just went with the one I know works. All right. We are moving hopefully towards some cell signal for Verizon. Come on. It's gonna be okay. All right. Looks like I'm finally getting some service here. T57. All right. Getting my setup photo added here. Maybe. Now I'm stuck in upload mode. There we go. All right. Let's go into the. I gotta find somewhere to get some breakfast too, because man, I have not eaten anything today. Smelling all that food makes me hungry. Hold on. This is 30, 30. All right. So that puts me before my private events tonight. That puts me at $600 for the week. But right now, I've also been doing a little bit of driving for Amazon. Um, those shifts, they're pretty tough. So, anyways, that's about another like 430 bucks. So almost to 1,000 for the week if you count that. Now that I have this vehicle and almost everything set up to do Uber Black and everything, um, dropping that Amazon delivering job, it's too hard on my body. Not enough money. Going through YouTube, buddy. I've got about an hour. Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn black. Soon I'll be able to say I'm going to be turning on Uber Black. All right. I don't think I'll get one, but who knows? Let's try. Let's try our best. Hey, how's it going, Marion? Miss you too. The minions, they're doing great, you know. We got two of them graduated. We got one of them is starting high school this year, freshman. We got an 8-year-old in third grade, a 5-year-old in kindergarten, and a 2-year-old at the house. And the 2-year-old, she thinks she's the boss. How are you doing? I'm like 58 minutes away from home. I got Lyft Black running in the back. Like I was saying, I think I should be able to say turning on Uber Black here by next week sometime. Maybe even tomorrow. Yeah, they are, man. You're telling me they're growing up too fast? I gotta watch it. So what are you doing for work these days, Marion? Oh, if you don't want to say where at, I understand that, but what kind of work you're doing? But I understand that mental exhaustion. Lisa's got a job that she's been working for a couple of months now, and it definitely has taken a little bit of a hit on her mental capacity there. Oh, okay. You're doing some banking business. So if I had that bank and somebody stole my debit card numbers, I might be talking with you. Yeah, I could see how that could cause mental exhaustion because when you're getting phone calls, it's probably from people who are in panic mode. Wow, 2 years, that's good. You like it enough, at least, and it pays well enough that I kind of remember being on one of UDM's after party streams, and you were transitioning into that job, I think from Pepsi to that one. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in the YouTube space. So what is this car doing? Come on, man, drive normal. Thanks, Marion. I try not to clutter my brain with too much stress. And I think that might help a little bit with the memory. But, you know, things will end up fading at some point anyways. But that's what I kind of remember. Just kind of enjoying the scenic route on my way home because there's construction on the main route. All right. So I'm actually more calm when I work from home because, oh yeah, that traffic. Oh yeah, I don't blame you. 40 minutes, yeah. Oh, it took me an hour to get up here to Boulder, but Steve got me a pretty good paying catering order, and the hour was worth it. But having to do that kind of a commute daily, I could understand. And it's probably not as big of a distance that I had to drive for my hour as you probably would in Chicago traffic, just taking a beating, waiting in n- non-movement lines. All right, got this turn in. Turned the self-driving back on. Took over because there was a bicyclist in the merge spot. Like he was in the merge spot of the bike lane and the turn lane. So I don't want the car to start doing stupid things, and I'd rather not deal with that. Woohoo, I get to look at the Flatirons now that I'm out of the trees. Lisa and we went to Estes Park the other weekend to celebrate her birthday. So we were out this way a little bit a couple weekends ago. Which, if you want to visit Estes Park, it's a beautiful place. Go ahead and visit. Got to figure out what to eat though. I am feeling hungry. Yeah, definitely not taking any trash. Oh my gosh, car slamming on the brakes for a yellow light. It's so annoying. Also, didn't want to add a lot of miles on my new car. I have a Tucson, and it was 10,500 miles in 1 year, and also the beating on it. I'm grateful we can work 3 days from home instead of two. Yeah, that's a big win right there for sure. Oh, dang, Paul. Yeah, definitely take your trash with you if you're going to uh visit the nice areas. There's trash cans. You don't want bears coming and mauling you because you got trash all over the place. I should probably stop somewhere and get some electricity here. Maybe I'll find something to eat by this charger. Did you fall asleep on your meeting, Paul? Well, hopefully you got some good rest, Paul. looks like I'm about 20 minutes from being able to charge. Once I get there, I'm gonna probably end this live stream, get something to eat, and for those of you who weren't on at the beginning, welcome to my Tesla Model S. This Tesla's name is Genesis. I have version number 12.6.4 for the full self drive. For some reason, I don't have 14 light, but that's okay. We'll make it work for now. Hopefully, they give it to me soon. And I have this set up on my livery permit now, and I have my plate, my vehicle DMV appointment for registration, so I can transfer my livery plates over to here from the Model X, which we still have the Model X. So if you're following me on FS Driven Dad, I'm probably going to be doing some, especially as soon as this car gets some 14 light, some comparisons on old Tesla versus a little less old Tesla because it's got hardware 3 on it. Yeah. So I will be doing full self-driving content on that one. And then on this one, I will be doing my gig work and all that, my main channel. And if I can get a good flow with the AI video editor doing the video edits for me, then I will start a beard channel as well. But one step at a time, just doing the driving stuff, and then I'll expand from there as I can free up some of my mind space. You're right, Marion. Because if I do overdo it, then I'll just quit for 2 years, and then there'll be another 2 years. Then you can come say hi to me in my live stream. But probably going to be doing quite a bit of live streaming again on my shifts of gig work, at least. Especially since I don't have monetization anymore. I need the live streams to help me get my hours up. I'll probably have to post some videos to get my views up and get remonetized because they kicked me out of monetization because I was being inactive. Maybe after 2 or 3 weeks of live streaming, maybe I'll have enough watch hours to get my at least my super chats back. So this car tried to just exit on this bus ramp for some reason. crazy thing is my older Tesla uses this same version of full self-driving and it does way better. It's older hardware, and I think because of that, reliance, I don't know how Tesla utilizes that hardware versus this one, but I think this hardware 3, they are using just cameras. Potentially the other Tesla might still be using LiDAR. I'm not sure though. Man, I remember driving over here quite a bit when I was driving during the pandemic. This area. All right. We're on the home stretch over to the charger. All right. Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna just go ahead and call this live stream done. Thank you all for joining us. Good catching up with you all. Hopefully, next live stream we can get some more returning subscribers to say hi and everything, and maybe somebody will pop in on the live stream. I will have the link pinned. I just don't want to waste all of the free hours on this because I don't have a subscription to StreamYard right now. I kind of want to be able to build that up with the YouTube revenue. So thanks for joining. By the next one, maybe I'll have like buy me a coffee or some sort of donation platform up as well. Not that I'm asking you all for them, but if you want to throw in, that'll be cool. Otherwise, I like hanging out with everybody. It's fun to be back. Hopefully, I can get some actual video content out there as well. Thanks, Marion. Thanks, Paul. If you're not able to type or anything and you're out there, thanks for joining me. Appreciate you all. Have a great day. And remember to stay driven.